Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Moods, Minds, and Manifestations podcast, featuring real people, real experiences, and real talk. And I'm your host, Moca. So let's get into it. On this thoughtful Thursday, I thought I'd do another solo episode. So today I want to talk about self-awareness. As the majority of people go about their lives every day, they're somewhat robotic. They go through the motions without any care or concern or simple awareness of how they're walking this earth and the importance and relevance of their place in it. Their minds are caught up in a loop of mundane responsibilities and obligations and habits. I know, I've been there, blissfully unaware. Only it wasn't so blissful. Unbeknownst to me then, I was mentally carrying around unnecessary societal burdens. In my own way, trying to achieve and maintain the status quo, albeit to a lesser extent than most. Since I was a child, I never felt the need to fit in like everyone else. I knew my life was quote-unquote different than my friends' lives, and I accepted it. My mom lived in another country. My dad was around, but my grandparents were parenting me. I remember a lot of inconsequential things from my early childhood, perhaps because I have a really good memory, which I'm often told. But I feel I remember them more so because I always had awareness of what was going on around me. But was it that I was innately aware or forced to be? I guess both could be true. As a preteen and early teen, I was often in my own world exploring my own thoughts. That must have been one of those moments when I stood quietly by as my best friend at the time chatted to a male friend of hers who we had met while out and about. I didn't know him and had nothing to add to their conversation. I was just there minding my own business. At the end of it, he said to her, "Well, I guess I'd better go now. Your friend doesn't seem to like me." Wait, what? His words hit me hard and immediately brought me out of my daze. I think I assured him that it wasn't him and that I was just normally a quiet person. I felt bad that he felt bad because of my actions, or lack thereof. But it was at that moment, that interaction, that I became aware of how my being can and did impact others. Before that moment, I had never even given that a thought that I did or could. Just like it did with me, it would probably surprise a lot of people to know that their unconscious mannerisms and their "I'm having a bad day" projections of their emotions is like kryptonite to some people, particularly empaths like me, because their words are felt along with the energy that is attached to it. Empaths are more physically sensitive to energies. And personally, negativity makes me run the other way fast. Don't get me wrong, people's feelings and emotions are absolutely valid. But if they care enough to not have a negative impact on others, self-awareness will go a long way. My point is, people's existence, presence, words, and energy are more meaningful, impactful, and powerful than they know. So we as a collective have to be aware of it and exercise that power responsibly. And when I say self-awareness, I mean in relation to our environment and communities, the unnecessary burdens we carry and project onto others, which we don't have a right to do. Self-awareness of our place and purpose in this world and the impact we have on it. Self-awareness that none of us is perfect and we all can learn and grow, regardless how smart and educated and established we think we are. So, those were my thoughts on this thoughtful Thursday. Thanks for listening and have a great rest of your day. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to hear upcoming podcasts. And please share with family and friends.